Good morning, welcome to a new vlog. I am about to have breakfast and head out to tattoo. I don't usually tattoo this early, like at all. In the morning, I tattoo in the afternoon. But we were 3 artists in the studio and one of them moved out of state without much previous notice, just like a couple of days. So this is one of his tattoos, maybe 2 tattoos. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do 1 or 2 of the 3 that are for today. We're gonna divide them with Nelson. So these were his appointments, so I'm just taking over. It's not actually really my style either. I don't usually not tattoo my style. I don't usually design once I'm there. I usually design previously, but I'm doing everything different because again, not my appointment. Let's go.
They want to work.
So I'm already back home. I totally forgot to film something about the tattoo process, that it's not just like the finished result. They were a very cool family and I ended up like talking with them a lot and then completely forgot to create content. But well, this is all a tattoo. And now I just got home. It's kind of like nighttime and I'm gonna get some admin stuff, including posting the previous vlog. So here I go. Good morning. Breakfast is ready. I'm having oatmeal and 2 boiled eggs. Good morning. So I just finished my leg workout. It's been like it's been like an hour and a half. So it was a long one, but for some reason I had extra energy. And since I was sick recently and couldn't work out much, I used the extra energy and worked out some more. And now I'm gonna go for my walk. It's a very cloudy day, but it's not as cold to be February because I think it's in the 60s or 50s, like high 50s. That's actually perfect for me. I'm more of a cold person. That sounds bad. Not like a cold-hearted, like I enjoy cold a bit more. And yeah, my walk is 10K steps more or less and like about 5 miles. So it's a long walk. And when I get back, my plan is to make lunch and get productive. Let's go. So right now I need to finish this tattoo design that is honestly almost ready, of this rhino, and it's for a calf tattoo. I know I went a bit crazy and it's not exactly what he asked for, so I'm actually just taking the risk and see if he will like it. Right now I'm adding the highlights, but I also realized that I missed the shading on this ear, so I have to do the shading there and then finish the highlights. And it's done. I will send it to the client and see what they think. And now I'm revising this design. She wants it a little bit more simple and less heavy. So I'm removing some of these, and I'm also gonna thin out some of the leaves that are on the bottom. And she wants it to make it longer, so I'm also gonna add some roots down here afterwards. So I'm basically tracing my own design by making small changes. And also because this design was already revised once, this is still helpful so I can have my stencil. So now I have this flash that I drew last year, and I'm going to put it on one of my client's arm because he wants to see how it will look on him. We have been building a sleeve, like a patchwork kind of sleeve. So this would be on the back of it. On the back of this arm is all that we've been working on. So this would be to start this side of the sleeve. We finished journaling. I'm gonna read a little bit and then head downstairs to work out. I'm actually all ready to go work to the studio because I had a tattoo, and she just let me know that she's not gonna be able to make it. So I guess I'm gonna have lunch more calmly than I thought I would, and then see what I do for the rest of the day. I know it's Saturday. Oh my God, can you see her? What are you doing? Are you asking for food? Anyways, I know it's Saturday, so there are probably some walk-ins. There's actually one, but it's like a butt cheek tattoo. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it. But anyways, I'm gonna have lunch now and rethink how I'm gonna schedule my day. So I am on my way to the studio right now. I decided to come anyways. I'm gonna be working on some designs and probably do 1 or 2 walk-ins, and then just come back, have dinner, and rest. And tomorrow I have a big tattoo appointment. Hopefully she doesn't cancel. So that will be the weekend. Like, this weekend is gonna be this: go to a studio today, go to a studio tomorrow, morning routine, and that's it. That's like how most weekends go in the tattoo world. Like, weekends are exactly the opposite than in most other industries, in the sense that they're the busy days, and then weekdays, especially like mid-weekdays, are usually more chill. So yeah, I am itching to start a new painting, I'm not gonna lie. So I think I want to go to a studio today, be productive, get as many designs done as I can, so that I get some time this week to maybe start sketching out or planning or even painting a new piece. Let's see. Let's hope so. Just came back from my walk and I want to have lunch before showering and heading to the studio. I'm so hungry. Good morning, humans. It's like 9:30, I believe. I've been cleaning and meal prepping this morning, and it's gonna be kind of like a self-care and work day. I don't have a tattoo, but I have a lot of pending stuff. I need to do my hair, I need to do my nails. I need to do a lot of admin work. I have to work on some tattoo designs. So there's a lot to do before I get back to tattooing tomorrow. So yeah, and it's about to snow. So I did a morning stretch instead of a workout because today is my weightlifting like rest day of the week. I do 6 days in and 1 day off. So this is the 7th day. But I still want to walk, but I can't walk outside because it's way too cold and snowing. So I'm gonna do a treadmill walk. And yeah, this is the mess I have going on while I meal prep. There's something being made. There was actually way more of a mess, but I already have some things done and some more. But yeah, need to clean this and then have breakfast, and then I'm gonna head upstairs to do some journaling and admin work. By the way, all this time behind me, I had these 2 sleepy heads. So I just finished journaling and doing some admin work. I didn't finish all the admin work, of course, but I got some done. And I'm now gonna go do my steps in the indoor walking pad that I have in the garage because it's way too cold outside, as I already said. I can't walk as much on the pad as I do outside because it gets just like boring. So I'm shooting for like 1 hour, and I hope that's enough. Let's go. Just finished the walk and I am continuing with the meal prepping. This is rice. I'm gonna boil some sweet potatoes to make mashed sweet potato. So I think with these, when the chicken, the sweet potatoes, and the rice are ready, that's enough meal prepping for a couple of days. I'm doing a revision on this tattoo design again. I think this is the 3rd one. It's kind of frustrating when you have to revise designs and you feel like it's for the worst, like you feel either for aesthetic reasons or balance or healing or anything, like you feel that choice is not the best, but then you also want the client to be happy because it's gonna live on their body forever. So you kind of, it's such a hard balance because it's hard to believe that they are going to effectively be happier with that choice. But I don't know, it's frustrating. That's what I will say. And I'm not always sure how to deal with it. In this case, I'm just gonna, do what he asked for, even though I don't think it's the best choice for both longevity, readability, and just like aesthetic composition. But he knows what he wants, so who am I to change his mind? Like, I don't know. So yeah. Let's start another one. By the way, I have some company. This is how it all starts. Just finished this design. I actually really like it, so I hope he does as well. I'm gonna send it over right now. And I think always with me, I think it's a good time to go take a shower. Okay guys, so I just took a shower and now I'm heading out to go get my nails done as I said I would. And I'm also gonna pass through the store afterwards because I have to buy some stuff to surprise to make something and surprise Nelson for Valentine's Day. So I think since he's tattooing right now, it's the perfect time, since it's in like, I think it's 3 days now. So yeah, let's go. Say bye to these grown, ugly nails. Eee. These are the new nails. I never do colors. I went for my signature purple. Oh my god. There we go, maybe. Please focus. Well, anyways, here they are. Good morning, guys. I just had breakfast. I feel tired today. Like I can't shake off the sleepiness. I don't know. I think maybe I'm like a bit overwhelmed because I am very grateful. Let's start there. Very grateful that there is this much to do. But at the same time, I'm kind of overwhelmed. Not because of like the individual things, but because of having to kind of like change from one thing. Like there's too many variety of stuff that I'm doing at the same time, and that overwhelms me. Not like the intensity of it, if that makes any sense. Like I'm trying to manage the business, which means like dealing with customers, receiving deposits, doing the accounting, managing the calendar and stuff like that for the studio. At the same time, I have like my artist side, the most important to me, that wants to create both paintings and tattoos that are in my style, because it's what there's a reason it's my style. Like it's what I like doing. It's my way of communicating. So I kind of like crave doing that, and I'm not having enough time to do it because now that there's one less artist, I'm not only tattooing in my style, but I'm tattooing just about anything. Like today I have an anime tattoo, which is cool and it's fun, but it's not something I created. It's not like, it's different, let's say. So it's been hard to find the time now that there are more clients and there's less artists to create and paint. Like there's no time for painting and I really want to paint. And then of course there's like my self-care side, what I'm gonna do now, like journal, although afterwards I'm gonna do admin work because I'm behind, and then I'm gonna go work out and walk and then get ready to go to the studio, and all in the meantime answer to messages and la la la. So, but also yeah, I'm trying to heal my relationship to food, which means a lot of like meal prepping and being mindful and listening to my body, and I have to be calm enough and make time enough to do that. And I also can't kind of cut hours from working out and journaling and that kind of stuff because I know how I am without those things and I really need them to feel in balance. So what I always do is find a system that works for me. So I think I still have to kind of develop more than find. I don't think I want to find a system already existing for this, but find a system that works for me where I can manage all these things and not get overwhelmed. So I'm not kind of like just reacting to the things that are happening. I'm more like I'm responding, and I have a way to deal with all of this. But it's too new for me to have developed that. It's too new to have this amount of clients. It's too new to not have the other artists. Like it's Nelson and I now. There's a lot of things that are way too new for me to have developed a way to manage it. Then there's also the relationship. I'm working together with Nelson. He used to work in another studio. Now we work together. La la la, I'm gonna journal, bye. Good morning. Making some breakfast and coffee. We are on our way to the studio. Nelson is now like putting gas in the car. I have like one client that is getting a tattoo. It's actually 3 small fine line tattoos. One is a retouch and 2 are new. And then I have a consultation for a future tattoo that it's a cover up for a scar. And then Nelson has 2 consultations. So there's not gonna be, and then we're gonna go meet a tattoo artist that lives here to meet him. So not much that I can film other than the fine line tattoos maybe, but a lot to do regardless. And we're actually a bit late, so a bit stressed, but it's gonna be okay. Good morning. I'm gonna start by feeding these cats. Come on. It's a cloudy, cold day. Good morning. I just finished journaling and I'm now gonna do some admin work. And afterwards I have yet another leg day. I don't know if I'm gonna go for a walk. Maybe I'll do an indoor walk. It's really cold and cloudy here, but I want to get at least some steps done. But I have a big tattoo afterwards, so I know I have to decide honestly what I'm gonna do about that yet. But yeah, definitely gonna do my leg workout, definitely gonna do some admin work. And I definitely have to be at the studio at around 2:30 to get ready for this tattoo. This tattoo is gonna be a forearm piece on Kyle, who it's like a returning client at this point. We have like very big projects already done together. So we have like one cover up, one whole calf tattoo, and one already like forearm tattoo. So we're continue adding. What, girlie? Someone wants to be in camera too. And yeah, we made a lot of tweaks to the design, so I think I still have to do the final stencil to the final design, but it's a really exciting one. I'm not gonna finish it today, so we have the first session today and then the second session tomorrow. Hopefully that's enough. I said it was gonna be 3, but who knows, maybe we can do just 2. So today I want to get at least the whole outline done so that tomorrow I can do details, shading, and like solid black filling in the parts that it needs it. But yeah, anyway, let's get to work. By the way, yesterday I got this new MacBook Air. Mine was really old. I had a MacBook Pro, but from like 2016. So I'm like setting up some things too before starting the admin work. But yeah, I'm really excited. And she's really cute. and she's probably a lot better than the one I had. So yeah. So I just finished some admin work. I actually just uploaded the blog number 8. So hopefully you checked that out. If not, I am doing my best to upload as many blogs and film as many blogs as I can. So I hope these are like entertaining. But anyways, now I'm gonna go work out. It's a leg day. I do 2 leg days a week. One is more like glute focused and the other one is more like quad focused. And today is the quad focused one, which I actually enjoy a bit more. Like it feels less painful, I guess. So yeah, let's go. So I just finished working out and I saw a text from my client, the one I had today and tomorrow, saying he's feeling sick, so he's not gonna be able to make it, which is a bummer. I really want to do this tattoo. I think it's a really cool one, but of course I don't want to do it while he's not feeling like okay. So the good news is I'm going to be able to go for my full walk right now. I just have to layer up because it's super cold outside and get that 10K steps. So I'm walking and it started raining, but it's not too bad. It is cold. I don't know if to head home or not. I don't know if it's gonna get worse and then I'm gonna be too far from home and I'm gonna regret this. So I'm gonna talk a little bit to you while I do this. This design is for a client that wants this reference, but I'm trying to make it more tattooable and like adapted, because if you can tell, this is just like lines over lines over lines, even with some shading on top of it and everything. So if we tattoo it as it is, it's gonna be very painful to start with and kind of crazy and time consuming, but also it will just like over time lines expand. So if we leave it like this and there's not too much like line weight difference as well, it's just gonna become like a whole blob, like a mass, and it's not gonna be readable or as beautiful anymore. So I'm trying to adapt it to make it more simplified, I guess is the word, but also add some weight, line weight differences and stuff like that to make sure everything is readable on skin over time. So right now I'm kind of like tracing the overall shapes, changing it a little bit but not too much, and yeah, then I'm gonna freehand my own etching details on top of it, which is what I'm gonna do in the tattoo itself, because the stencil, I never add this little lines and like etching and details to the stencil, so I also freehand those details in the tattoo itself. I'm just adding it here so that the client can more or less envision how the tattoo will look like. So I just do double the work, but I think it's worth it. I also keep it as a guideline while I'm tattooing. I have it next to me to see what I already did in the design that the client already approved, if that makes any sense. Sorry, talking while doing this is proving to be more challenging than I thought it would be. So yeah. And I don't want to deviate much from the reference because we were talking about another tattoo before and they described like more or less what they wanted in a more abstract way and kind of loosely, and sent several references and stuff like that. and I kind of created my own concept and took a lot of like creative liberties, and it was not at all what they wanted. They had they wanted something closer to a reference, and actually like if not the reference itself, of one of the references actually. So since this is the second design that I'm doing for them, I'm trying to get it as close to the reference I think I can without it being too much and without it being translatable to skin. By the way, guys, I have this beautiful company and the day is so gray. It's making me tired and want to get to bed, but I won't. I promise. Good morning, it's breakfast time. I'm having 2 boiled eggs and some oatmeal with strawberries. Hello, baby. It's my favorite meal of the day. I love it so much. Good morning, humans. I just finished having breakfast, and I'm now gonna journal and do some admin work and work out and walk. I'm sure by now you already like kind of know my routine-ish. Today I don't have a tattoo, but I actually had a tattoo yesterday and I didn't film yesterday at all. I can show you the tattoo, but like well, I can't film what I didn't film. And tomorrow I have a tattoo again, and I think today is gonna be the last day of this vlog, so tomorrow's tattoo will be on the next vlog if you want to check that out. Yesterday was also productive in the design department because I got 2 designs done, so tattoos of that coming up soon, since I'm gonna schedule them for these few upcoming weeks. Is that how you say that? Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go journal and get this day going. I just finished working out and I've been multitasking this whole time. So every time I finish a set, I give myself like a minute or 2 to rest. So I would like run to the kitchen and come to like meal prep. There's more getting done right now. And I didn't finish, but I was able to like do some of what I had to get done while I worked out. So I think that's pretty good. She loves chicken, but I already gave her some. That was enough. And now I'm gonna go for my walk. And when I come back, maybe I'll meal prep a little bit more and have lunch. And yeah, let's go. It's a very sunny day. It's not warm, but I'm still happy to walk under the sun. It's been raining, and the one time I could go out, it rained on me, and the other time I could go out, it was freezing and super dark and gray. So I'm super excited to go out in a sunny day today. Here we go. really windy. So I just varnished this painting over here because it was finally dry to touch. So now it's varnished and it's drying. And this over here will be the frame of it. And I'm letting it dry right now because this part was coming off. So it's drying. We just put some, well, Nelson did it, some Gorilla thingy glue. And then I am doing my next painting on my old sketchbook. And because the paper is not so thick, I just made a couple of pages where I pasted them to each other so that it can hold the paint like it did on these other pages, like these ones. So these ones I also put them together and then I was able to paint on them. So first I'm gonna let it dry and then I'm gonna gesso at least one page to do a study painting. So when it's not something I want to commit and I want just to try something out, I think it's a good idea to do it on the sketchbook. And I've also been dreaming of finishing this sketchbook for a very long time because I want to have at least one sketchbook that is complete. So yeah, the painting will be on this page over here, this one. So yeah, and because this now smells like all these chemicals, like the Easy Talk thing, plus the Gorilla Glue, plus the varnish, I opened the window and I think I'm gonna get this to ventilate while I shower before coming back to continue working. I'm working on the reference for the next painting, and there's this beautiful sunset happening outside. I made this protein yogurt pudding bowl recipe that I found online, and I am actually very excited to eat it. It looks amazing. And I'm gonna eat this while I work on a tattoo design and watch something. So yeah, it's that time of the day. Good morning. Yesterday when I started designing the tattoo, my best friend called and we ended up talking for hours, like video calling. I actually finished the design while talking to her, made dinner, I think I ate, almost went to bed. So like I didn't film any of it, but I still wanted to show you how it came out. Hope you can see. Okay. So here is how it looks on his arm. Please tell me you can see something. And I'll still show you like on the video, the actual image. And this would actually finish the first half of the sleeve that we've been working on. So yeah, and he already said yes. So if you want to see this tattoo come to life and see how it comes out on skin, then I'll probably be uploading that on a future vlog. But this is where I end this one. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and staying with me, and just thank you so much. And if you want to see more of these vlogs, I plan to upload plenty more, so make sure to follow and see you on the next one. Bye.